welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm your girl Jazzy T. And if you like what you see, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment or two, let me know that you stopped by, let me know that you're rocking with your girl. But before we get into the review, I want to give a quick shout out to one of my favorite Black businesses. So today I have on Chocolate and Healthy. If you've seen some of my previous videos, I've also had on Chocolate and Healthy. I will make sure that I leave the website in the description box below. So Chocolate and Healthy sells t-shirts for both men and women. And as of recently, they started selling Chocolate and Healthy candles. So this is the logo on the top of the candle. Yes, my candle is used because it's bomb. I use it every day. But this particular one that I have is Melanin and Cream. And basically, Melanin and Cream smells like a sweet scent of strawberries and cream. Y'all, when I tell y'all the candle is so bomb. They come with this card with the logo in the background, and then on this side it just tells the different scents that they have. As of now, she does have 3 scents out. The burn time is 45 hours or greater, and not only do the candles smell really bomb, your jars are also reusable. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. Make sure you guys check it out. And not only are the candles bomb, they're also very affordable. So I would advise you guys to check it out. It takes 2 seconds to click the link in the description box just to see if you would like something. She also ships candles, so that is a perk of what she has in store for Chocolate and Healthy. So now let's get into the reel. Today, I am going to be reviewing the Honey Pot Company pads. The owner is Beatrice Dixon. She is a Black woman, and when I was reading on why she started pads, tell me why sis actually said that her ancestor came to her in a dream to wake up and heal herself, and that's how she got this idea. That's how we made it here today with the honey pot. So I am going to be reviewing her pads. I got the overnight pads, which is Herbal Infused pads with wings. It is mint, cooling, lavender calming, and aloe soothing. And when I tell y'all, you get all 3 of those in one, baby, that's Beatrice didn't come to play with y'all. I also got them in the regular as well. So regular says the same exact thing as far as the mint cooling, lavender calming, aloe soothing. They are plant-based feminine care pads. In the regular ones, it comes with wings, and it's also a 20 count. Overnight comes as a 12 count. Real quick, I already have some pads open for you guys. This is what the overnight pad looks like. It's labeled with Honey Pot, the Honey Pot Company on the back. Just get a little close. That's what it looks like. Yeah, it's pretty lengthy. It is overnight pad, and you can literally smell like all 3. You can smell the aloe, mint. You can smell the lavender. The lavender and the mint are the strongest of the 3 inside of the pads. Like, it literally smells like that when you open it. And then these are what the regular pads look like. They do have wings for those of you who are wing lovers, and they have like bows engraved in the inside. Let me just show y'all stuff. But look at those bows that are in there. Do y'all see that? Like, how cute is that? Now that we got that out of the way, that's what the pads look like. She also has on here that they are made by humans with vaginas for humans with vaginas, because it takes one to know one. And I feel like that's spot on, because you have these huge companies that women don't even run that are making pads. And this is something that is essential to us. We have to have pads and tampons. And before I even get more into the review, because I feel a rant coming, so let me just get this out before it explodes. These people, the products that they are giving us, brands as far as like Kotex and Always, anything that is not organic or anything that is not made by the Honey Pot Company has chemicals inside of it, which is why we have such negative side effects, which is why it's always something wrong with somebody's vagina. That's throwing your pH off. You're sticking chemicals inside of your body. They have pesticides on these pads. Not only do we have to freaking bleed for however long your menstrual cycle goes, but you are also putting your body in harm's way. And then you're trying to figure out, how come your pH balance is off? How come I have bacterial vaginosis? Like, questions that need answers, right? And I'm not bashing anybody. I'm not putting anybody down. You just have to educate yourself on these things. So that's why I'm here today, to put y'all on, especially because this is a Black woman who is running this business, okay? Like, she is doing a damn thing right now. And I just feel like our support is needed more than ever, especially when it's something that could essentially be helping you in the end. Like, these big corporations, they don't care about us. They know that we gotta buy pads and tampons regardless, okay? None of us asked to get them. This is just something that is inevitable. You're going to get your period. You have to pay for your pads. But if you're gonna pay for something, at least let it be worth your while. Even if you don't switch over to the honey pot, please start using organic pads and tampons, because this other shit out here is really gonna mess you up in the long run. But rant over, let me go ahead and tell y'all my experience with the Honey Pot Company pads. So when my period came on, I had ordered these online, by the way, because Target didn't have them. I think the next city, like the next 2 cities over had it, and I just wasn't driving that far. So I signed up to be subscribed for emails, and when I see they restocked, I went ahead and ordered me the overnight and the regular pads, and that was probably the best investment that I made. They are very affordable. Yeah, I believe that they retail for about $7.99. I do believe that I paid for shipping when I got my pads, but they retail for around $7.99, which is the average price of a lot of pads, especially the organic ones. So what I was saying was, when I first used the pad, when my period came on, I put the pad on, and instantly, like, I read the label, right? The label says mint cooling, lavender calming, aloe soothing. Baby, when I tell you that mint cooling is exactly what it means. Okay, so you know how when you have like a mint piece of gum, do some Winter Fresh or something, and then you drink some cold water, and as it's going down your throat, it's just cool, 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 like that, down your throat and your mouth, because of like the combination with the cold water and the mint. That's what it feels like. Put on your coochie. Like, literally, it feels like that on your vagina, okay? Like, it's just like tingling. So I was like low-key freaking out, because what's going on? Like, I read it, but I didn't expect it to, like, as soon as I put the pad on, it happen off that. So I called my mom, and she was like, yeah, I told you, that's what happened to me. And she was like, it'll stop eventually, but it didn't stop until like an hour. So if you think that's, I mean, it's not unbearable. It is a tolerable feeling. It just kind of caught me off guard. Like, I knew that something was going to go on, especially like with the mint cooling, but I didn't know that it was gonna be like full force. So once this said it's herbal infused, it is literally infused, okay? But then it was like the soothing effect of the aloe. We all know that aloe has really good benefits. Just put out some notes really quick here for as far as aloe. So some benefits of aloe is to treat, exfoliate, restore to human skin. So, and it also helps with like minor cuts, if you have dry skin, burns, or anything, because vaginas go through so much. Y'all know that aloe vera is really good for your skin. And then lavender is just, it has good benefits overall. It's very calming. The fragrance, the aromatherapy that a lot of people like to use as far as lavender goes, just gives off that calm feeling. So it's like you got like the best of both worlds, like a Sour Patch Kid is sour, sweet, and gone. The aloe bringing, like, you know, the soothing feeling, and then you have the mint that's bringing that, like, that's bringing the spiciness, okay? That's bringing the heat. Like, you're gonna feel it when you, don't say I didn't warn you, okay? Don't say I didn't warn you. You just have the lavender, just like kind of balances everything out. So the pads are bomb, if you ask me. I love them. I'm going to continue buying them, not just because of their Black owned, but also the fact that they actually have healing properties. Like, they actually have things that are pros. It's a bonus to what they have. It's chlorine, pesticide, and fragrance free. That's for both the overnight and the regular pads, the plant-based feminine care pads. I just love how that sounds. It just has such a nice ring to it. But if you didn't know, chlorine is in a lot of pads, right? The chlorine is like the bleaching process that they take pads and tampons to for the pads and the tampons to appear whiter. So you're essentially sticking on the side of your body. Some pads also have fragrances in them, and that is just not good for our vaginas, period. But the name of the game, they know that we have to buy pads. So we're going to continue buying them, especially if they're that cheap. And then as far as like long-term effects of what like pads with chemicals inside of it can do, because it's crazy the fact that she has to put that as chlorine free and fragrance free and pesticide free. She has to put all of these things. In the long run, this could contribute to birth defects with children. Oh, dryness, girl. And you need to keep that thing juicy, not dry, okay? Like, steer away from these things if you can afford it. I understand that everybody can't afford it. You have to buy what you gotta buy. But if you can, make that switch, because it is important. We have to take care of our vaginas. I'm gonna go ahead and stop while I'm ahead. This isn't a vagina educational video. It is simply a review. The pads are bomb. They last like any other pad. With the cooling feeling going on, you will feel like you need to change that pad constantly, but it's totally up to you with what you want to do. And then before I just wrap it up, she lets you know that the pads are chlorine-free, pesticide-free cotton. It's made of roses, mint, aloe, lavender, and hotinia. I'm gonna make sure I put the spelling up there so y'all can correct me if I'm wrong as far as how to pronounce this word goes. That's just basically an herb that is also used, because she did say they're herbal infused. But anyway, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section. If you guys have used it and had a different experience, also let me know. Let's talk about it. Let's chat. I hope that this review has convinced you guys to get the pads. Again, this was not sponsored. These were all based off of my personal experience with the pads, and I just feel like they're really bomb. Beatrice, girl, you did your thing, guys. Anyway, until next time, you guys.